Time to announce today's Southern Tier Tuesdays winner. Congratulations to Mercy House of the Southern Tier. The nonprofit is being awarded $2,000 from Upstate Shredding and Adam and Clover Weitzman. We spoke with Mercy House Executive Director Linda Serra and Admissions Navigator Rita Beachell to find out more on how this nonprofit is giving back to those with terminal illnesses. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon, and congratulations on winning Southern Tier Tuesdays. Tell us all about Mercy House of the Southern Tier and all that you do for our community.
Well, thanks for having us. We're very excited about this grant award, so thank you to Southern Tier Tuesdays. Mercy House is a non-denominational community care shelter for the terminally ill. So we take care of 10 residents at the end of life. We provide the care 24/7. And we have cared for over 850 residents over the past 6 years of operations. So we can't do it without the grants, our community support, our volunteers, and of course our senior admissions navigator, Rita, who goes out and visits potential residents at the home or in the hospitals or nursing homes.
I was going to say, Rita, tell us a little bit more about your role in all of this and all that you do.
Well, my role came from a grant also, and it has been very helpful to get the appropriate people to Mercy House in a timely way. We educate the families and the resident before they come, so they know more about Mercy House and what to expect with their medications, and right down to family visits. And it's been very successful. I've been doing this since February of last year, and we've cared for many residents over this time.
And now to have a family member that is nearing the end of their life, I can't imagine what a relief it is to have somebody there as a support system to help them through this time.
Right, and we're very happy to be able to provide that. So when the residents come into Mercy House, into their new home, the families and their friends can just be that. They don't have to worry about the care, the cleaning the house, the food, the medications. We take care of all of that, and they're just able to create those last memories and just be a family.
I was going to say, you talked a little bit about having, laying out those expectations and what you can expect when you go to Mercy House. So what are maybe some of those first steps and things that you say to families to get them ready to come to Mercy House?
Well, a lot of things have changed because of COVID, so our world has all changed because of that. So we've been very COVID safe, and we've got our COVID rules and regulations kind of set up, if you want to say that way. But it's been very important for them to learn about the medications that they're on when they come, who can visit, can their dog come. So all those things that, or just any questions they have about death and dying that we can, help them through before they actually enter into Mercy House. We go and see them in their homes, like Linda said, or, at the hospital or other facilities. And often they have a lot of questions on what, do you really know what Mercy House is about? And they just have many questions on that. We just always follow up with, if you have any more, we leave our card, our brochure, and they reach out to us frequently, and we kind of follow them along. Some people don't come for several months, and from the time we visit them the first time. So.
And now you talked about those residents a lot too, but talk to us a little bit about the volunteers and all that goes into having Mercy House and, keeping everything going every day.
So we have 200 active volunteers, from receptionists to chefs, sous chefs in the kitchen. All of our food is homemade, whether volunteers bake it and drop it off or they make it right there at Mercy House. We have volunteers that do maintenance projects. They're caregivers and companions. So we do have caregivers. So if the family is not with their loved one, at the time, they will sit in and, chat with our residents, watch TV, read, whatever, just so, they're not alone. We don't want anyone to be alone while they're at Mercy House. So the volunteers are critical to the care that the residents receive.
And now if somebody at home is watching this and they are in need of some help like this, how can they go about reaching out?
They can call Mercy House directly and ask for Rita. She takes those calls. She vets the calls. And of course, they can call Lourdes Hospice. That's our exclusive partner. And they will refer as well.
And lastly, with this $2,000 grant from Southern Tier Tuesdays, what will you be doing with this money that you were awarded?
Very exciting. Through another grant about a year and a half ago, we started a music therapy program. And it's twofold. One, to enhance the care at end of life. And then also to help, Rita talked about COVID, giving back to our music community. And they didn't have any jobs either during that time. Everything was shut down. So a win-win for everybody. We do hire local musicians. They come in and they spend time one-on-one with the residents. Dulcimers, harpists, singers, guitarists, right?
Guitarists, yeah.
Come in every weekly, and it's just such a great program to have to offer. So the money today will go to support that program that we want to continue. It's also a memory maker program where they can record songs with the resident and their families. So it's just very nice, and it helps with that end-of-life care through...
It's very soothing to the residents and families. They play a lot of the old music that the resident is used to, and it's very soothing and comforting to them.
I was going to say, you definitely find some comfort in that music.
Yes.
And thank you both so much for joining us this afternoon. Congratulations on winning Southern Tier Tuesdays. We'll get some more of those details to you now. Mercy House of the Southern Tier offers a community care shelter which provides a home and supportive family to people with terminal illnesses who can no longer remain at home. Residents receive quality care in a home-like environment that includes 24-hour care, private bedrooms, home-cooked meals, and open visiting hours for family and friends. This grant money will be used to supplement the music therapy program at Mercy House. And more on this week's grant recipient can be found online at mercyhousesoutherntier.com.
For more on previous grant recipients, be sure to check out Southern Tier Tuesdays on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.